What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today, I'm going to give you 20 tips on how you can be a great texter, because nowadays, you meet a girl, you get her number, and then that's how you start talking to her, kind of. It's not no more like the stress really of like talking like right there and then. You're dating while you're texting. Like, that's how we're dating a little, and then eventually you see her and hopefully everything goes good. So I don't know what you did, but you motherfucker got the number. Good for you. So now this is how to not ruin it when you start fucking texting her. Now this is very important because you got the number and you start texting dumb shit, you might never see her again. Your texting skills are gonna break you or make you, or you're gonna see her or never see her again. Because if you're dry, you might not see her. If you're not funny, you might never see her. If you're boring, you might for sure never see her. So develop your fucking texting skills. Here it is. So before you go and text her hi, I'm not saying hi is wrong. I'm just saying hi might not get you a response. So you might not want to go and say the hi. I know I might seem like I'm putting a lot of pressure on you as far as like how to text her, but that's how you're gonna seal the deal and see her and be able to fuck her. So you gotta make sure you know how to text her. So you gotta figure out, number one, who is she to you? Is she a bitch that you just met yesterday at the bar? Is she a friend that now, maybe you guys had mutual friends and now, you got the digit? Is she somebody that you lost contact with and now all of a sudden she's around and you're like, oh my God, so good to see you. And you guys exchange numbers, but you know that you're fucking interested. You gotta see who she is to you. So if it's somebody that you know already from before, you don't have to be super formal. You can start a text like dumb shit sometime, like knock knock. I mean, hopefully she has a sense of humor or something. Or you can tell her, oh, I saw your amazing pictures when you were in Hawaii. This looks amazing. You can just start something, to engage. Number two, what you should never say. We're gonna say it. Hi, how are you? I know it sounds weird, but don't text that, especially if it's the first text. What's up? What you doing? No. We're not doing that, because those are like dead-end conversation. I know you might be like, well, I asked her how she's doing. Okay, she's gonna say, I'm good. How are you? You're gonna say, I'm good. Did the conversation go anywhere? Not really. So you don't want to start with that. Number three, spark a curiosity. A curiosity, I don't know how to say that word, but I hope you know what I'm saying. Yes, let's say it's a girl from the club, so talk about the club. This club last night was just crazy, Also, being funny is always a good start of a conversation. If she posted something on Instagram from last night, you can refer to that. Refer something that's like, interesting a little bit. Number four, keep the text short. Yes. I've been receiving letters. When it's more than 2 sentences, I call it letters. Those are letters or essays, whatever you want to call it. You don't need to write a fucking paragraph to a girl just to keep her interested. Actually, she's going to be like, I'm not reading all of this. I mean, she might read it, but it's gonna kind of like annoy her. I am telling you, don't do it. You don't need to write all of this to keep a girl interested. Keep it short, to the point, sweet, funny, but to the point. Also, make sure that the texts are the same length as hers. Like, if she writes you a little paragraph, then it's okay, write a little paragraph. If she writes like a 2-word thing, write a 2-word thing. Bitch, I can play the game too. You wanna say 2 words, I'ma say 2 words too. Just try to keep the same length. Because if she responds with 2 words and then you come up with the paragraph, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm telling you. Number 5, go easy on the smiley faces. Yes, no, how old are you? Like, I understand, like, I know a lot of men that actually refuse to use emojis. They're like, it's feminine. I don't think it's feminine, but don't go overboard. If you like them, don't go overboard. Just put one here, one there, but don't no. Because it's kind of like childish. Use your words if you want to express that you're excited. You don't need to do 10 lines of fucking laughing emojis. Also, if she's a type of girl that use emojis, then it's okay. You can use emojis like the same as her. Not the exact same emoji, I mean, but like, if you know the girl use hell of emojis, you can use some. Number 6, if she doesn't text you right back, do not text her again. Like, this is, to some girls, this is gonna come as a red flag, because people are busy, people are doing stuff. So if I'm not responding to you right away, You texting me 5 or 10 minutes later, hey, did you see my text? Or hey, you're gonna answer? Like, chill. So again, we've talked about this before, but never fucking double text the bitch. The bitch is gonna get to the message when she gets to the message. Sending another one is just gonna be like, damn, you're thirsty. So just chill. You send your message, you said what you had to say, let her respond. And me, if she doesn't respond, I'll be like, fuck you, bitch, I'm not texting you again. You don't have to be that extreme, I guess, or that intense, but wait for her to text back. If she doesn't text back to me, that's a sign that she's not really interested. Or maybe she's very busy. Maybe she forgot. So I give you a pass if you want to text her the next day if she didn't respond. But people make time and think of other people that they're interested in. Because at the end of the day, you need to remember she's not on a pedestal. You are not fucking chasing the bitch. You're already the one who asked for the number. You're already the one texting first. What else you need to do? Number 7, do not tell her that you like her. In text, we're not doing that, especially if you just met her. Obviously, you get the number. Obviously, you like her a little. She already fucking knows. And you know kind of that she likes you too, hopefully. You don't need to text her your deepest feelings. And like, first of all, why you have so many feelings for her? Do you know her yet? No. So chill on the chilling, I was going to say. Chill on the feelings, or like on texting your feelings. Yes. And then again, you don't want to creep her out because she's going to be like, okay, you don't even know me. How you know you like me? Like, do you like everybody like this? Like, you know, she's not going to feel special. She's just going to feel like, you're a creep, you're weird, you're desperate, you're thirsty, all of that. That's what's going to come in mind. Number 8, keep the question open-ended. What I mean by that is don't ask a question that she can answer just yes or no or laugh out loud. No. Ask her about her siblings. Ask her about, what is the craziest thing she's done, like while traveling. Ask her stuff like where she needs to write a little paragraph, so then she's gonna feel more involved in the conversation, and the conversation is gonna be flowing for you. She's gonna ask you probably the same, and then, you know, you guys can have a nice conversation. It's gonna be interesting. Do not ask her, do you like pasta? And she's like, yeah. First of all, do you care if she likes pasta? We don't give a fuck. But yeah, make sure the questions are open-ended where she can actually text a little paragraph. Or something like, what's your passion? What do you like to do on the weekends? Stuff like that. Number 9, is she asking you questions? That's a good sign. You gotta ask yourself, is she asking me questions? Because if you're the only one asking her a question and she's the only one answering, that means it's very one-sided. That means she doesn't really care about knowing you a little more, you know. So when she does that, if it's only you asking questions, make sure you back off a little and just be like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the bitch to ask me some questions sometimes, like, bitch, are you interested in me too? Number 10, go easy on the sexual innuendo. You know when you say some shit and it kind of like turns off, like kind of sexual. That's the easiest way for a girl to not fuck with you. I am telling you, because first of all, she doesn't know you. Why are you so comfortable talking sex shit? I met this dude, it was in person, so it was even worse to me. But it was in person, first time meeting him, and this motherfucker kept on referring to like sexual shit. And I was like, motherfucker, I don't fucking know you. Why are you talking to me about sex? To me, that's like, I felt objectified. I felt disrespected that you're like so cool with talking to me about licking my pussy. Like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. You know, so it's the same for text. Be chill on the fucking sexual shit. You can flirt. Flirting doesn't mean that you gotta be sexual. Number 11, at least pretend to be busy. No girl is gonna be excited about you just playing video games, sitting on the couch. You know, you gotta have some shit going on for you. So even if that's what you're doing, playing video game when you guys are texting, just act like, yeah, I just finished doing, I just came back from running. Yeah, I got a little work to do. So obviously don't be too much on the phone. Like, don't be so quick to text back. And I know that comes kind of like with playing games a little bit, but are you really just sitting at home with the phone and just waiting for the answer? I hope that's not what you're fucking doing. I hope you're doing something. Maybe playing video games. You're playing video games. You don't want to pause the video game to respond to the text. No, finish your session or whatever you call it, and then you text her. You know, don't be too long, because you know if you take too long, then she's gonna be like, okay, he's playing games. All of this, you know, you gotta feel it. I think it's pretty easy, but for some people, it's, I don't know, but it is a little bit of common sense, guys. So act at least like you're a little busy. Number 12, she's not your grandmother. So if you start asking her questions that you're like, oh, that's some question I would ask my grandma. No, maybe take a break, refresh, and come back with some better questions. She's gonna feel like you're not interesting. For example, like, don't start talking about the weather and oh yeah, so this weekend they say that it's gonna be so and so. No, nobody cares about the weather. We'll see the weather tomorrow. Like, or we see the weather right now. Why you're talking to me about the weather? It's weird. It's not weird, but it's not interesting. Number 13, know how to end a conversation. It's okay. You don't gotta talk to her for hours. If the thing is flowing, perfect. But if you know it feels like it's dying down, let it die down and be like, find some shit to say. Like, okay, I'm about to go grab a beer with one of my friends. We'll talk tomorrow, or I'll hit you up another day. Like, if the conversation is not interesting, let it die. Don't try to keep on going and going, because it's just gonna become boring, and then she's gonna associate that feelings with you, and then she's gonna be like, oh, he's boring. No, you guys don't have anything else to say. Just be like, okay, well, have a nice evening. I'm about to go grab a beer and we'll talk another time. That's it. It's okay to finish the fucking conversation. Number 14, stay light with the social media. I know you guys just met and you guys are starting to text and maybe you exchange Instagram, Facebook, whatever. It doesn't mean that you can go and start liking all her pictures from 2 years ago. No, this is a little creepy. You can like a picture when she posted like here and there, Don't go down 2001 talking about, oh, that's a good picture. No. I mean, 2001, was Instagram out? I don't think so. But Facebook, no, I don't think so either. But yeah, don't do that. It's not because you guys are texting that now it's okay. No, like a picture here and there, that's it. Number 15, ask her out. You got the bitch number not to just be a text buddy. No, texting is for business. You get the number because you want to see her again. So you do that. You ask her out again. You can be like, oh, we should meet for coffee. You don't want to make it too big, like a dinner or whatever. It depends also on the conversation you've been having with her, because maybe she told you about this new restaurant and she's like, oh, I want to try that new restaurant. And you can be like, oh yeah, let's go try it. You got to see it. Guys, I'm telling you, it is not difficult to keep a girl's attention if she already likes you a little bit. You just can't come off as like weird, creepy, boring. You just got to be cool. Just be cool. Or there's a new movie coming out and she loves, I don't know, she loves Spider-Man. And you're like, oh, I know you're going to want to see Spider-Man. Do you want to go? Just shit like that. Ask her out. You getting the number was to facilitate going out again and seeing her again. So you got to do that. Number 16, just fucking do it. Text her. You got the number to text her. Fucking text her. Don't be like, oh, I got to wait 20 days and I don't know. Text her the next day. Like, seriously, that's not thirsty. I saw you last night. I'm thinking of you right now. You can text. You don't got to wait a bunch of days, because the more you wait, the more she's going to be like, oh, he just got my number. He already forgot about me. All that shit. Text her the next day. So stop overthinking. Stop thinking, oh, I got to wait a little longer. Stop thinking, what should I text? It's not that difficult. Fucking text. Number 17, make sure the conversation is not dry. I don't know what else to say. My throat is dry, but don't make the conversation dry, because, nobody want to be talking. Like, I know when I'm texting and it's not interesting, I'm polite, so I'm responding. But this shit is annoying, So as soon as he doesn't ask a question, well, I don't really respond because it wasn't a question, right? So make sure the conversation is not dry and it's entertaining. Keep it light. Make her smile, like joke around a little, Number 18, you can always compliment her. Just don't go overboard. One compliment is enough. Number 19, make sure you share things about yourself. You don't want the conversation to be one-sided. You don't want to just ask her a question, and she's the only one responding. So if you see, first of all, if you see she's not asking you a question, that's a bad sign. She might not be into you. But if you want to turn the thing around, maybe you start talking about yourself a little bit and you explain and share something about yourself. So she's going to feel a little more connected to you. Because then if you ask too many questions, it's also going to come off as like an interview. So, and you don't want to be like interviewing the bitch. Like, this is not a job. You're not applying for a job, or she's not applying for a job, And also remember, you don't have to be too personal, but make sure you share something about yourself. And number 20, ask her interest. It's easy. It's gonna give you like a common ground of like what you guys might have in common. You can take her on a date. If she likes hiking, you can be like, oh, let's go for a hike. you know, you gotta ask her some stuff that's gonna help you in the future when you're gonna ask her to go out with you. So make sure that you find something that both of you guys are interested in. So that's it. Those were 20 tips. I hope it's helpful. I made another video about exactly what you should text. So maybe you should go watch that video if this one is not helpful enough for you. But yeah, don't be scared. It's just a text. Fucking text the bitch. Don't be dry. Don't be annoying. Don't be creepy. Don't ask for nudes. You know, a bunch of shit. But I think that's common sense. I think you guys got that part. I hope. All right, that's all I got. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at MelliLoveXO and at Melli Monaco. And there's another Instagram for the Pineapple Show now. It's called the Pineapple Show _. All right, I will talk to you soon, lovers.